I think that the voice, ideally, and this is, I had a slide about this actually, the arrow is going in both directions. The voice is going to be younger people who have some content expertise, ideally. That's one voice. In Shelley's case, she doesn't even have content expertise, but she's a voice because she believes so strongly both in the mission of the museum and in the social community, and then the community around the museum, and that's the mission of the museum is community-based, so they're of a piece. So that's one voice. But if you want to have a voice that's more content-based, you want to go for a younger, people who are steeped in the material and who can speak in a more journalistic way and not in such a forbidding or theory-based or academic way.
I think we're getting to the point where everyone is becoming the voice of the organisation. From the person taking kind of the tickets through to the person who says bye sort of on the way out at the cafe. Those are all touch points for interaction, and customer service, for want of a better word, it has to permeate the whole organisation. And we've found certainly at the Powerhouse that that is difficult, but everybody who works in the museum, particularly in the back of house, has a passion for the organisation, and it's harnessing that passion and skilling people up in these predominantly writing-led forms of communication that's critical. And those who write for their job are usually pretty good at it. It's just often curatorial staff haven't written directly for an audience before without an editor.
I mean, if you talk to Shelley, she's doing it at 7 or at 11 a.m. Saturday morning. So that's not really sustainable for everybody. And either you hire some people, or you promote people, or you reconfigure certain job descriptions so that they encompass this, but something does have to give.
Yeah. We've done a number of things, but primarily it means reprioritising workloads and prioritising and giving measurement and feedback back to management. For example, at the Powerhouse, we've launched in the past year, amongst many things, a curator's blog. So all of the curators are required to write for it now. They must do X amount of posts each year, and their posts must get better, and they get metrics on readership, and they know how many comments they each get, and they all, in quotes, compete to get better, to become better communicators.